What's going on, everybody? Brett here, and we're back with our Battle Brothers Beast and Exploration DLC Let's Play. Picking up where we left off last time, it's day 210, it's midday. And we're coming off a pretty difficult fight here, I believe. And we took a lot of damage. It was a tough fight. We have some injuries in the front line. We have some levels to hand out. I went ahead and gave Steezy his points and distributed those while I was kind of deciding what to do with him. I think we're just going to take Executioner to continue trying to boost his damage. Works really well with crippling strikes and synergizes with our entire squad here. Lance, we can go ahead and level him. Probably pretty easy here. We want more fatigue and we want more resolve. Kind of filling those gaps and weaknesses. And yeah, the worst things that can happen to two-handed lone wolves is that they run out of fatigue or that they lose their resolve in battle. So we're trying to counter those weaknesses by continually boosting them until he reaches max level. And here we come to Sir Verandox the Different, who we are truly trying to make different. Guys, I said I would look up in my free time what exactly do throwing weapons draw from in terms of their accuracy. And it is actually 100% range skill. So I think we will try and take some ranged on Sir Verandox the Different. It gets a bonus just like crossbows, and because the enemies you're throwing at are very close, your chances to hit are actually not that bad. But he does also need fatigue. We'll make sure he gets that. And that's a decent HP roll, but also a pretty good melee defense roll. I think we'll take the 3 there. Should make him much more survivable. And now we have an option. I think we'll finally take Throwing Mastery. And what this does is, let's go ahead and read it together. It says, master throwing weapons to wound or kill the enemy before they even get close. Skills build up 25% less fatigue. That's good, because our 2 guys that are throwing have been able to throw pretty much all 5 of their javelins before the battle has even been joined. So to build up less fatigue throwing those javelins is great. It'll be as if we threw 4 instead of 5, 25% and all that. So damage is increased by 40% when attacking at 2 tiles of distance, and 20% when attacking at 3 tiles of distance. So 40% damage increase when they're close. So, like I said, we've been able to throw them, so that first kind of volley is going to have 20% extra damage, and then as they close in again, and we pick our targets better, 40% increased damage. That's actually huge, and I'm happy to finally pick that up on him. He's our first, I think this might be the first throwing mastery brother I've ever made in our Battle Brothers playthrough, so I'm pretty stoked about that. Thanks to Verandox, the subscriber, for kind of coming up with wanting a throwing mastery brother. Very cool. And we'll do other things to make sure he has maximum effectiveness. May end up giving him Killing Frenzy, Headhunter. Would be very cool if he could throw his weapons and hit dudes in the head. I don't know what the odds are of that, but anyway, pretty cool. And now that we're leveled, we're good to go, but we do have injuries. Yeah, Aerosol especially, he took some hard hits, minus 30% fatigue. So we're not looking to take any fights at this moment. I think we're going to head over to Brookstadt, which is kind of our nearest major town. And yeah, that's right, the undead were around us at the end of our last episode. I don't think they'll attack us. We're kind of a formidable party at this point. We could switch up some dudes and take that fight. Is that how we want to start today's episode, with kind of a lame fight? I mean, we should. Honestly, we should, but let's hope for something better. We'll pass. There's enough undead to go around if that's what we really want to do. Church of the Dark Priest. Would not be surprised whatsoever if someone wants to pay us to come and take this place out. And it looks like, honestly, like a lot of those dudes were retreating from there, or spawning from there. A Necromancer, a Fallen Hero, and some zombies. It's not really that dangerous of a fight. Yes, this place has the contracts. That's what we need. Do a quick once over here. I always like to check it. Yeah, and we're good. Temple, we could try and repair these ribs faster. I think we'll do that. I don't normally. Good time to get some drinks. And we could check the Fletcher. I don't know if I've ever seen a unique or legendary bow or crossbow in any of these. We have enough supplies, basically, but we should still check everything while we're here. Oh my god, a swordsmaster. Oh my god. This is the first one we've seen. What is this guy? A Beastslayer. And this is also the first Beastslayer we've seen. One of the new backgrounds. Oh man, I would have loved to pick up one of these dudes early on. They have a lot of unique interactions that are pretty cool. His name is Giro Woodstalker. I'm assuming Woodstalker is like a title that might give him some unique abilities. God, I would love to pick up both of these dudes, but they're going to make our daily wages so expensive. I don't think we can pass a Swordmaster. He even has the Swordmaster hat, which is kind of a unique thing. I think we're going to buy this guy. Well, I think we're going to hire him, I should say. His name is Hartmut. Hartmut is considered to be one of the most dangerous swordsmen to have ever walked the earth. Some say he was left to sea for 300 days, and there he learned, balancing on a piece of flotsam, how to move, how to fight, and how to survive. Sadly, a horde of drunks fell upon his home, each hoping to become infamous by killing the famous swordsman. He slew them all, but not before taking irreversible injuries. Ooh. The man makes it impossible to get through his defense, countering everything offered, but he no longer has the jump in his step to attack back. Admirable but sad. Huh. Impossible to get through his defense, but poor attack. This, to me, this reads as like, you know, it's kind of like telling me this is what the guy has. I think this is going to be the first time we ever try out a guy. We have the gold. If he ends up, we try him out, we look at his stats, whatever, he ends up being awesome, we'll buy him on the spot, and we're only down 500. But if we buy this guy, and he is just, like, awful in some way, you know, just the worst perks ever, he has, like, these horrible permanent injuries and stuff like that, we'll be glad we didn't spend 5k on him. So let's try him out. And I don't know what that did. Oh, man. Oh, it just revealed this. Huh. So he has Night Owl. That's okay. At least it's not a negative thing. I guess I was misunderstanding what Tryout Hero meant. I thought it meant we'd be able to look at his stats. But we can't. All we can see is his potential perks. Interesting. Age may have taken a toll on his physical attributes and may continue to do so. Same way as a retired soldier, they end up getting like an event that says, "Hey, I'm old," and then they, you know, they have bad stats in some areas. I think we're gonna pass on this guy. I really wanted to get a Swordmaster, but I don't think we need one. And as cool as a Beastslayer is, you know what? I was about to say something something bad. Let's take this dude. Let's get our first Beastslayer. I'm cool with that. Yeah, let's hire him. And we'll make him a cool character as well. He may be our first polearm specific character. Background is a Beastslayer. He's loyal. That's pretty cool. And hesitant. That's kind of bad. But could easily be countered. And he comes with the Spedum, which is a new weapon. This guy could end up being really cool. Just put him in some sweet gear. See what he looks like. Check it out. Now we got an honor guard on our team. Nice. But seriously, what are we going to do with this guy? I was thinking about honestly just trying to give him a long axe. But I was hoping to maybe make him our first polearm mastery character. Because I think that's kind of thematic for a guy who goes into combat with dangerous beasts. I feel like you would want something like a polearm. This is a two-handed spear, technically. Interesting. So like here, we just switch this out. And then we give him a bill hook. That looks pretty okay. But what do we want his perks to be? Let's take a second to look at his abilities. Really high melee defense. He has at least a star in melee skill. That's nice. We should be able to get nothing but 3 rolls with him. And 2 stars in fatigue. So this guy, I love his star placements. His resolve's not bad. His HP's not bad for starting. Even his negative trait, I mean 10 initiative, won't be a problem if he's using a 2-handed weapon like this. Yeah, all around solid guy. He could even hold a crossbow potentially if we wanted him to. Wood Stalker. Take a second to pause that and read it if you'd like to know his background. And also, guys, if you're a subscriber, please feel free to claim this guy if you want to be our first ever Beastslayer character. That could be pretty cool. Wow, this has 200? 228 fatigue. It's actually not that bad. Not that bad at all. This helmet would never work if we want him to be a crossbow bro. 55 to 80. Yeah, it's just a bill hook is just strictly better than the ancient bladed pike. As cool as it would be to keep him in that kind of gear, it's just not that good. Okay. Check out these helmets. We haven't really looked at them on a brother. Checked out how they look. They're pretty cool. But yeah, honor guard all the way. And bill hook. Is that enough? You know what, let's do this. This will make him look awesome. Yes. Pretty cool. Okay, that was just a thing to do. I think that's fun. And we want to get his HP up. We'll probably want to end up getting him Crippling Strikes plus Executioner. That'll be good if he's a crossbow bro hybrid. And it'll be good if he's just using polearms, having a great chance to injure and then maim people. We could also give him something like Pathfinder as kind of a thematic, Beastslayer. Having the ability to move around the map freely could be great. But as usual, we're going to start with Student to try and get him to quickly level for us. And we'll check out his the boost to his stats here. We'll take a 4 in melee defense. That's pretty huge. We'll also, I think we need to take a 4 in his maximum fatigue. That'll let him wear this armor much better. And I'm tempted to take a 4 in his range skill and go ahead and make him that kind of crossbow hybrid. And I think we will. If both of these end up being, this ends up being around 70 plus, and this ends up being around 65, 70, he'll be an effective character for sure. And I like that a lot. Does anyone need to take a back seat? We'll see what these contracts are. I think that was enough of messing around with that, guys. Hopefully you weren't terribly bored with that. But we picked up a new brother, and I'm stoked about it. So hopefully he ends up working out for us. We need to make sure we have enough rations. Let's organize a bit. We have late. This is 12 days. Yeah, that put us up to 6. And that's good, I think. We're good. Anything here for cheap that we need? This place has a Fletcher. I mean, if we wanted to just straight up buy a tier 2 bow. Unfortunately, they don't have any of the heavy crossbows. They just have the standard ones. So if we wanted to give him a crossbow, he's not really suited for it at the moment. Let's buy the quivers, and then if we really want to, we can switch out with the our other bros that have the crossbows. And these don't cause fatigue issues, so there's no worries there with equipping them like that. And we should definitely see if we have a dog or a necklace or something in our inventory that we can hook him up with. And the answer to that appears to be no. So I think we're finally going to pull the trigger on making this Alp trophy necklace. And I think we're going to come into our inventory here and give this to Hondo. Let's organize a bit. And there it is. We'll give this to Hondo. And we have someone who's, okay, Ivar needs something. Take that off of Oz. we don't want our Falcon to be in reserve. I think it's pretty fitting that he has the Falcon. That's kind of cool. And then who was it that needed a dog? Ivar. Ivar needs a dog. Okay, cool. And let's see if we can fit this guy into our army somewhere, depending on the difficulty of our next combat. And we won't know that until we check out these contracts. So let's start with the weak one. Alright. So it's a delivery mission. We'll see what they want to pay us. Yeah, we'll tell you we need some time to think about it. We may come back here after a hard battle and need to repair. And then we'll just take that contract and walk. And it'll all be good. The brigands. Okay. So potentially brigands. See if they'll pay us more. Okay. Follow the tracks. Return the ceremonial staff. That sounds like exactly something we're in, good enough shape to do right now. We'll follow the tracks. Once again, we don't want to engage them at night. And guys, I got him in his armor as a bit of a goof, but I could definitely see this armor it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. We'll probably take out Wolfgang here. I'm hesitant to take out my archers. We'll take out Aerosel. He's still injured. So let's make the appropriate changes. Steezy, is Steezy our sergeant? He could be our backup sergeant. That's fine for right now. And I think we put Ivar, kind of mix him in with the front lines. And then we can place Giro back here to do some work. And we'll also go ahead and... Is there anyone who needed that necklace? I guess not. I think we'll give him Oz's crossbow. And billhook. And there we go. His armor is damaged. But I guess I'm going to risk it. I'm just going to take him in like that. And just to make sure that Oz doesn't suck on accident, we'll give him that. I've done it before. I've moved weapons around and then forgot to change things before going into battle, and then you end up getting messed up. So while I prefer not to fight them at night, I think it's okay. It's only 11 of these dudes. Honestly, these type of guys we could probably kill with just Hondo and Lance. Unless they put us on the absolute worst position imaginable, in which case we cannot. It gave them the super high ground and gave us the super low ground. That feels really bad. That feels really bad. Wow, they're so high up, like we can't even... Oh my god. What a fight. I mean, their high ground position is like uncompromisable. We can't touch them. We have to go up there. And that means Lance and Hondo have to draw them out. Okay. Let's go ahead and reveal these dudes. Yeah, we need to get up on this flat ground. Pronto. They have a lot of crossbows. 1, 2, 3, 4 crossbows. Very dangerous. The scary thing is exposing our back line. And we need to switch. We need to switch up to our Warhammer. We're not going to have good opportunities. This guy is like keeping us off of this ledge. And we're going to be funneled into like this really weird area here unless we can quickly take him out. Alright, Steezy moves up. And we need to stay behind our shields, or else we're going to be very vulnerable to the heavy armor piercing. Ow. That's bad. And here comes the throwing spear. Jeez. Okay. We'll send Sir Steinhardt to go up and in front of Lance. We expected that would just happen. Lance to take focus fire. We expect Hondo to take focus fire. All that's pretty normal. Okay. Wow. Okay. Time to retreat then. I can't even believe they gave us this bad of a position. They put us on the edge of a cliff and gave them the super high ground top position. And that's looking terrifying right here. Lance needs to back up. Okay, quality miss. We need to run away with him. He's basically like 2 shots away from dying. One unlucky like crossbow shot. Yeah, we'll step in front here. Step up. Man, no good shots. We're making the climb. Nice. I was about to say, at least we have a line of sight on that one guy, and then we hit him. That felt pretty good. Let's take another shot. It's 5%. Dang, I was really hoping for Hondo to give us that kill. This guy has shield wall, but I thought we still might have a shot. Ugh. I mean, technically he's still pretty well armored, but it's not good. I don't want to step in there at all. We can't step past this dude. And we can't step up here. They're blocking us pretty effectively right now. What we really need, yeah, is for Sir Varandox to kill that guy. And then to get in here. Now we've made ourselves a nice little landing. And we need to run away. Could have tried to like split his shield. May not have been very effective. But this Warbrand is a dangerous weapon. Actually, I don't know. Ugh. We're going to do that. I don't remember if the Warbrand can do a split attack and hit in a straight line. So we're gonna do it like that. Since we have no way to get up there, we're going to come through here and help out Hondo. We have enough, I think we have enough shield bros to kind of walk up there. Can we not take one more step? No. Okay. Nice. Steinhardt has really good melee defense. Oh, he shot at him. Yeah, that's kind of the one shot we were hoping to fade. And they blocked us again, but we should be able to take this dude down. Ooh. He went for us with that cleaver. Solid. 26. Yeah, if we had been able to kill him, that would have been great. Banner comes out. And stab that dude. Ah. Perfect. Ivar for the big finish. And now we can start climbing. That was unfortunate, but now we get to keep running. With our new Beastslayer bro, who's not having the best time. That sucks. Yeah. Start making those crossbowmen pay. Such a dangerous battle. 11 guys. On flat open ground in the daytime, we could have just absolutely demolished these dudes with almost no damage taken. That's what I was scared of. And when Lance missed that attack, I was pretty sure we were in trouble. Dang. Let's get up here so we can take a shot at this guy. I was really hoping to hit that one. Just keep on running. Good job, Ivar. Smash him, Lance. Jesus. We're going to have to take him out at this rate just because his damage is so severe. And we've missed so many shots on that guy. We'll wait up a moment there because I feel the kill's coming. Nice. So we can step all the way up. Okay. So there's only one guy left who can do any damage, and it's this crossbowman here. Wow, he pulled out that and then hit us. Okay. Perfect. And that's it. That's the fight, but geez, it's not even worth it. The amount of damage we took to our armor and our health. Our brothers are going to be recovering from this fight, like, forever. Hopefully, at least we get some good experience. Oh no, I almost shot that. Nope, nope. Pass. Odds are pretty high that we would end up hitting Hondo in the back. Okay. So no, like, serious injuries. Ragnar leveled. But that was pretty scary. Pretty scary indeed, and just really not worth it. But I'm hoping that by doing this, we are able to increase the amount that these guys like us, and then maybe they'll sell us, or we'll be able to sell our goods at a higher price than if we had just sold them as soon as we arrived in the city. Because our inventory is like completely full now. Pretty good time to sell. Alright, we get our crowns. Pretty much helping to pay for our new brother. And what are the prices like here to sell now? They should be pretty good. 19, oh yeah, this is the selling place. So watch our crowns go up. I think we were at like 10 and like 10,100, something like that, 50 perhaps. And now we sell. And we count all of our cash. Like greedy, greedy cash lords. Oh yeah, ancient gold coins, get in there. Do we have anything else? We've been holding on to this quality wood for a long time, hoping to trigger that Bowyer event. The war brand would be much better if we repaired it, but I don't think we're going to do that. And honestly, I've been holding on to these tower shields, thinking we might switch some of our guys out to that. But they're so weak. They basically get one-shotted. Sell all of that. Keep the kettle hat. Keep the sallet. Keep the heater shields. And I think we'll just get rid of these. Sell one of the flails at least. And the fighting axe. We'll sell that too. It's worth almost 600. Yeah, we'll just sell it. The tools here are so expensive, but we can buy a stack of ammunition. That's not bad. Okay. So now let's see what this last contract is here. An envoy. Okay. What are you going to pay us for this? They generally pay a lot for this just because it's so time consuming. We'll accept this just because we're so beat up. We kind of have to. But where are we going? Now to Duncanwald? Seriously? Okay. Can't really complain about it now. It's just where we're headed. But if we can stop at a place that... Wow, this would be a good place to sell, probably. No, not to sell anything, but to sell our wood, it would be a good place. was hoping to get better prices on tools. I think we need to buy some. Yeah, we were going to run out if we didn't buy them here. We'll also buy some bread. Okay, keep on moving. And before I forget, we should level... Who was it? Ragnar. Okay, Ragnar's a bannerman, so we need to keep upping his resolve. Could also use one more point in fatigue. And one more in range skill. Very good. Been considering getting rid of this ambition. And I think we will. You know what, we'll wait on that. I don't want them to be disappointed in me. But we'll wait for a time where our morale is potentially already low. Or when we have like really, really good morale. And then we'll drop this for a more favorable one. It seems like we're not really that close to being allied with this house. Who I think is the house that we have the best relations with. So I would love to get a different ambition, but some of them are, I mean, even harder. This is something I can guarantee do with a little bit of off-camera grinding. That's not super fun. I could also just stay here and bounce back and forth between these 4 cities and like just do all the contracts. And you know, that's kind of easy. Just taking nothing but like easy contracts and getting it done. But that wouldn't be very fun for you guys to watch. So for the moment I'm going to hold on to this, but it's definitely a contract that I can almost guarantee that I can do. Yeah, glad I zoomed in here because I was thinking about taking this fight. That's a few fallen heroes, a few necro savants, many ancient auxiliaries. Jesus, and then another group. Yeah, we're going to steer pretty well clear of that. Like, I wouldn't mind fighting this group here. Depends on how, you know, healed up we are. Euro still has a pierced side. And then Lance's armor is pretty well beat up. I think we could take this fight. We need to take a fight. Our upkeep is so high, 600 crowns a day, that if we don't take these fights, we're pretty much going to go broke. So some ancient legionaries, they're not auxiliaries, so they'll be a little bit tougher. Okay. But as long as we don't start like at the bottom of a hill, I mean, we should be fine. So okay, same as always, same old thing. We want to take the shots that allow us to wear down their armor. And we have a bit of terrain to play with here. I'm kind of looking around, seeing how we could use that to our advantage. Lance still a bit injured. The most dangerous guys are these 2 here with their pole arms. I think we can honestly step out. Yeah, we'll step out here. He doesn't have Lone Wolf triggered yet, but I'm planning on moving Sir Steinhardt, so I think that's fine. Taking out this guy's armor so that when we finally do hit him, it'll be a clean hit. I was hoping to hit his head there. Whoa. Okay. Not really much to do. Just take the shot. Doesn't do much damage. .43. That didn't do all that bad. I think the throwing axes would probably be a pretty effective weapon as well. And I honestly don't think we need to like wait for these guys to come to us. We can get in there. Yeah, here come the zombies. Yeah, let them jump in on Hondo. I don't care. He's not the one I'm worried about. And once we start cracking these weaker skeletons, ooh, this is a little dangerous. They have 4 guys on Hondo essentially. Yeah. But once we start killing some of these guys, they won't resurrect. Just make sure we have our initiative. We're moving faster than them. We should probably pull out our axes, long axes rather, and get in on this fight. Ooh, would have been nice to hit there. We could have Indomitable with him, but I'm trying to conserve his fatigue. And we want to start killing them before they get a chance to like group up and shield wall and do all that nonsense. Switch this up. It's good that we have some high ground against them. Move up here with Edgel. Switch to our long axe. And then wait. Okay, now we have a choice. Yeah, we'll take the 72, and then now we will Indomitable to make sure we don't take just an abundance of damage. And that's exactly what I was hoping for. We want to step in now. We can give these guys more targets. Ivar is super healthy. He should be fine. Forward with Wolfgang, who does not yet have quick hands. Move forward one more. Now he's in range to hit multiple different people. And we can take out our bill hook and move forward. Okay, so Varendok seems to get out that hammer. Start smashing bones. Get him. Okay. So now we have the opportunity to do a split. Yeah, that's not a very high chance. So let's just do it like this. We hit the zombie, which is okay. It gives him reach advantage, which is nice. But yeah, his morale is already going down, so we need to try and get some kind of advantage going here quickly. So again, we're not going to stoop to having to use the holy water just yet. Okay, switch up. It's a good move from the AI. Maintaining the positioning of their pole arms. Man, we almost one-shot that guy. That would have been so nice. We could have put a dog up here on the high ground, but I feel like they'll just kill it, and I'd rather not risk that. Alright, what do we have? 28, 21. Take the 28. 64, 74, all day long. Nice. Okay, we have no targets anymore. I think we're going to move all the way forward. Perfect. It's a nice position. At least they're on like the same ground. Good shot. Bop him. Okay, and now we do a shatter, because all we need is a little bit of damage on him to kill him. We didn't get it. These types of battles are just all about making sure we spread out who takes what damage. If you spread the damage out evenly, you have a better chance of having your brothers survive. Getting rid of one of those legionaries with the pole arms was definitely clutch. Is there a guy back here that I just can't like see? Yes. Okay. We'll step up here to start helping Lance. And now we have a round swing. Nice. Perfect. So 2 less enemies to hit Hondo, who's a little bit vulnerable. Tempted to bring Markward in, see how good he is. You're the reason we're out here, buddy. And I think this is okay. Yes, we put him in the low ground, but like I said, we're spreading out the damage, spreading out the risk. Overwhelm feels good. He's going up pretty soon. So let's see if he hits. And he hits anyway, but that's okay. Can't use the hook. Would have been good to pull him down. That probably would have knocked off his shield wall. It's getting a little grindy in here. Alright. Ugh. What a sweet retaliatory hit there. Nice. Almost done here with this business. But glad we did this because, I mean, we'll go broke pretty quickly if we don't continually take these types of fights. Should have moved up, Giro. Just don't hit me. This guy hasn't attacked yet. We'll try and get him dead before he gets a chance. Okay. Very close. Nice. Whew. God, you gotta love that. Gotta love it. And the only guy left is this one Zomboni over here, which our guys should be faster than. We certainly are. So let's count on Lance to take him out. And there we go. Nice, easy fight. We level up Giro. Feels good. And we got a bunch of junk we can sell. And enough tools to probably cover our losses on armor. Okay, let's continue pushing down after we level up Giro Woodstalker here. We have a better helmet than this. We should just probably give it to him. He'll look a lot less cool, though. Oh, well. Yeah, that looks a lot less cool. But what can you do? Let's check his levels. I like a 3, 3, and a 4. Very good. Yeah, and his fatigue is taking a huge dump since we gave him that heavy crossbow. But he'll get there. Once we get brawny, it'll help out a lot. Right now, we just need to kind of look at how are we going to keep this dude alive. And I think it's through 9 lives. I don't think we want to put a ton of points in hit points. So we'll give him that. It should increase his odds of surviving into late game. There's probably no reason to stop at Seftonbury, but we will. I mean, it's on the way. You can at least check out what kind of contracts they have. Maybe greenskin related. We could potentially buy him his own crossbow, but we don't really need to do that. If the prices are good here, we'll sell. If not, we'll go. Yeah, no good. Let's keep on going. Down to Dunkelwald. Down to Dunkelwald. And then we'll probably have to do the thing where we wait around for him to talk. It takes forever. The only way to really, for us to profit from these types of contracts is if we take those fights on the side. And another Fletcher. It looks like they're having problems with witches here. Check the prices. The prices are the worst I've ever seen. The shield was 8. And we can't even buy anything for a decent price here. That's awful. So now we just wait around, which is actually not terrible now because we do have so much injury and you know, stuff that's in need of repair. So we'll do that. So for things that I'm looking to do very soon in this playthrough, guys, I want to go and do this Witch's Hut. We have so many brothers now that we can afford to lose a few. And I think that's honestly what's going to happen if we go to do the Witch's Hut. So I've got this in mind. I think this is a legendary location, if I'm reading the lists of legendary locations right. And it's kind of a cool event. It's a very difficult fight. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on here? I thought I saw orcs fighting brigands for a second, but I guess the brigands killed all the orcs. Are we in decent shape? We are. We are, and everything is okay. Alright. I think we should take this fight, because once again, we need the coin. And it looks like only a poacher. So we shouldn't have to worry about two guys with range. And we should not have to worry about them having some kind of ridiculous high ground advantage against us. That was absolutely brutal. And this guy is going to go hide in a bush. Play Bushman. And they step out right away. It's kind of the beauty of having high initiative. Nice. And here we should be able to start picking apart these poachers. We'll step up and take a big swing. Nice. Is there a guy in here that I can't see? There is. Okay. Come on, Chris. Man. Wow, very dangerous. Good shot, Wolfgang. We already have some pain on this guy. See if we can hit him. Alright, they spread the love a little bit. That's okay. Every ranged character we kill is kind of a bonus. That's a weak shot, so we'll step up. Nice. And we're just going to wait with our center, because we should be able to get off one more volley before we have to engage in melee. Yeah, and they're not even going to get the shot off with their guy. Oh no, that's pretty terrible. They landed the stun. But we should be able to back him up a bit. Let's clear the way. Yeah, and until Giro gets quick hands, he's going to be a bit of a liability. Man, we just needed one of those hits. Really didn't care who we hit there. They both sail wide. Might have been better off doing an aim shot. Very interesting to note that that was Sir Varendox with his throwing mastery. He had the same odds of hitting this guy with the shield wall right next to him as he did at hitting this unshielded guy who was much farther away. So some 43s. We've missed kind of a lot of those, but wow, that felt good. Oh yeah, Undead Crisis. Totally forgot about that. We have to deal with the zombies. And they are absolutely crushing Lance. We need to get in there now. We sent him up against a lot of maces, and maces are pretty dangerous. Step up. Cool. Glad we could still take a shot there. Man, surprised we didn't get that. But yeah, if we could kill that guy, then we would be much freer to do things down here. Let's reload, shoot the zombie. We miss at point blank range. The bush is giving him power. Take a shot. And we killed the guy who was already running, which forced him to run. So that's, all in all, that's not bad. Alright, Hondo, big kill. Alright, who's left? Just him? Good. Come on, Steezy. And this may actually be the last fight of the episode, guys. Kind of a in-between-ish type episode today. I just don't have a ton of time to, as I wish I did. We'll run these guys down. We'll finish off this mission, and then we'll head back to our point of origin. And we pick up the weapon, which is nice because we got hit in the head with it a bunch. Some crowns. Just got to do it to stay alive. So let's head back to Brookstadt. And we're kind of going to end today's episode where we started, which is not my favorite thing to do. I want to constantly be making progress. And I know sometimes these episodes can feel a little slow, like we're not making progress. But we picked up a brother who's going to be able to do cool stuff for us in the future. We've actually made crowns, despite it perhaps not looking that way. We've increased our rep with several places. And we're actually doing just fine. We've leveled up quite a few brothers now. And I mean, we're on the road to late game stuff. Oh, some beast tracks. Would have liked to see what was leaving those. Undead Crisis is dangerous, man. They're like the only Crisis, I think, where they group up like that. I don't think I've ever seen like multiple big parties of like orcs just like standing on top of each other, directly on top. I'm not saying it can't happen, I don't think I've ever seen it. God, I would love to fight mercenaries. I wish there was a way for us to fight mercenaries in this game. I know that sometimes there are like contracts that you can take where mercenaries will show up and be like, hey, give us what you got, or we'll start a fight. And you can kind of choose to fight them at that moment. But that's like the only way I think you can kind of legitimately do that. Prices here are decent. Yeah, they're actually amazing. So let's sell. Sell everything we have. We're actually going to sell that too. I don't foresee us using that in the near future. And if we need a big two-handed weapon, we can almost certainly just get one. Yeah, we could be swimming in tower shields if we wanted. I'm tempted to hold on to this just for the cool factor, but we're going to sell it. It's worth a couple hundred crowns, and we need that right now. Alright. Are we good? We're good. Let's check out what this new contract here is after we look at the Fletcher. Yeah, the prices here are awful. We'll go to the tavern and drink up a little bit. Put our guys in good spirits. Some of them anyway. The Church of the Dark Priest on your way here, Watson. Someone should hire you to burn that thing to the ground. Yeah. Maybe they will hire us. 3 days or so, not interested. And these guys want us to deliver cargo to Duncanwald, where we just were. God, if we could accept 2 quests at once, that would have been pretty cool. But no, that's not the case. You know what? If no one's going to pay me to go there and do that, let's drop down to Tarsdorf and see what they'll offer. Because I'll do this for free, but I'm not going to do it for free if I don't have to. So let's check it out. In his dreams. Ooh, I think this is Alps. Yeah, and you'll see this here. They have terrifying nightmares, and it's kind of like the fog over the city. Oh, that's something I want to talk about, guys. Actually, there was an update today to how the Alps fight. They took away the sleep and the nightmare mechanic, which was honestly awful. It was unique, but it was awful. And they added a very similar to other type of magic users in this game. They gave them a like AoE effect that summons really weak shadow guys who kind of like hit you. They bypass your armor, but they're very weak. They die in one hit. But in that AoE, if you have guys there, they spawn. So this could be fine. So the change is very different, and as they said in their update like log, it's gonna make the fights more fast-paced and less of like an annoying, drudging puzzle. I'm going to accept this offer because I think we're going to be able to just go ahead. Like I said, they're going to basically pay us to go and take this place out. And we're going to do that at the beginning of the next episode. This place, we haven't been here for a while, so they've probably been reinforced by now. This is probably a pretty scary undead garrison. And we'll patrol this area just because it's on the way. And then we'll park outside of here and plan to do this tomorrow. Hopefully we can still see what's inside the garrison. Okay, so pretty easy, honestly. This should be a nice little opening fight, get us warmed up, and then we'll look to take on some bigger threats because our guys will be healed up. We have almost no tools. We'll be down to 10 soon, so we need to make that a priority when we get back into the city. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Once again, my name is Brett. My channel is Good Talk Gaming. I've been appreciating all the subscriptions and all the comments, guys. Yeah, just wanted to let you know that before I ended today's video. Something I've been thinking about. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.